The benefits of a cupcake. Good people, what's going on? Another episode of the All Go podcast. I believe this is episode 52. Nonetheless, want to talk about the essence of a cupcake when it pertains to Michigan football, but really any team. So Michigan has 3 games. First one is this upcoming weekend against teams that they are probably going to win those games by no less of a margin of probably 40 points each. They're going to blow them out. And I feel like there's fans in different buckets. Some fans would like to see more difficult game, kind of test, if you will, out of conference. Some fans are just kind of in the middle. They're like, hey, schedule is a schedule. Let's play, let's go win. And then some teams, or some fans don't like the cupcake. But regardless of how you feel about it, here are just a couple things that I feel like can be beneficial when it comes to playing a cupcake team. A couple years ago, I was watching Michigan play in a bowl game against Florida, and it was actually like a weird, like a year and a half calendar where Michigan played Florida like 3 times. Like it was super odd, but they played Florida. They were playing them in the bowl game, and I'm watching the game with some friends, and a guy got the ball. I think it was like a jet sweep or a running back dive, something like that. And when he got the ball, and this is a Michigan player, by the way, and when he got the ball, he looked like the fastest guy on the football field. Like explosive, fast, was crazy. And I'm looking at this guy who hasn't gotten the ball really at all this season. And I'm looking at a team in Michigan, which, I think they lost maybe 3 games that year. Like this is a guy who can help you. And you lost some games, so you could always use another explosive playmaker, but he never got the ball. And that guy was Christian Turner. Now, at that time, it was I believe that was his first real action, but he looked really fast, looked good, and not going to say he was a potential Big Ten running back, but he looked really fast, and I felt like it was a opportunity that Michigan could have had him on the field just kind of here and there, right? So the first thing you want to find when it comes to playing a cupcake team is building depth. Can you find a guy like a Christian Turner that maybe he's not going to be your bell cow where he'll get the ball every single play or 15 touches a game? Maybe it's not that. Can he get the ball 3 times a game and give us a first down or 2, right? Can he just be someone to come in and spell your starters? You know what you've got in Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, right? Now, obviously, I'm not talking specifically about Christian Turner, but a guy in that role, because there's going to be games where, one guy's not going to be super effective. It's football. It's going to happen, right? But can you insert a guy like a Christian Turner? Can you put him in there to maybe give the offense a splash play to where now you get moving in the right direction? Can you find a defensive end that he's a young guy, athletic, and no, he doesn't know the entire playbook. He doesn't know all of the schemes. He's at this point, he's just not grasping everything. But if it's just a straight pass situation, can I put him in there and can he be effective? If yes, then let's give this guy a shot, right? So there, maybe he can't handle 20 plays a game. Maybe he can handle 5 or 6. But it can be a time where, it's a 3rd down play and Mike Morse needs to be spelled, or Mozzie Smith needs a blow, needs a break. Can you find a guy like that you can put in the game down the road to where you start to build some depth, and now, right, you've got more weapons, more ammo to beat some of those tougher teams that are coming down the schedule. And the other thing I would look at, or the way that it is beneficial to play a cupcake, is just confidence. Some of those young guys, there's a big difference between practice and being in the game, catching a ball in the big house, hearing all those fans screaming for you, hearing you run the ball, get a first down, and that those 100,000 plus are getting loud and getting excited and clapping and cheering for you. Like, that's a big difference. And to hear that, as a young guy, can be really beneficial for your confidence. And I just feel like that's definitely a big thing that you'd like to see. Now, I would say also with the quarterbacks too, that's a big thing with a quarterback, but you've got two guys who have played in big moments and big games. So I don't think they need any confidence building. It's just them battling out the QB QB battle. So those guys are good, but build some depth and build some confidence. I know it's probably not going to be super exciting for some, but it is what it is. The schedule is the schedule. But if you can use these games as a benefit and a tool for you, I think Michigan will be better off. So we'll see what happens. That's it for me, people. Peace.